Hey, so I have about, let's see, I have about 8 minutes. See if you can see that. 8 minutes before I'm going to do this AncestryDNA thing because a lot of reasons. But essentially, it told me in this little packet thing where it says, "Welcome to the beginning of your story." It told me that I need 30 minutes before I'm going to do any spitting because, food and drink. It says no food and no drink. Then it told me download the app and it says your unique activation code is located on the outside of the spit tube. There's a participant name and activation code. So let me write my name and see if you can find this code. But first, let me just show what is on here. So this is the AncestryDNA. It says, welcome to the beginning of your story. And this is the kit. Looks pretty interesting there. And then, oh, so this is a collection bag, apparently. So I think after you do the little spitting in the tube, I don't know if you can see that image, you put the tube in the bag. Very interesting. By the way, I'm not looking forward to this spitting in the tube thing. Like, that sounds really disgusting, especially when I show you what that looks like. So this is kind of what it looks like with that. And so I'm gonna open this up. This is just the box to put the information, the DNA inside. It says, don't forget to activate, which I don't even know how to activate it, but maybe that's what that is. This is so confusing. Okay, so this is the spitter, okay, the spitting tube. And it looks like, well, this is the box with it in it, but I think I'm gonna open this up. Let's see how much time I have before I need to do that. 5 minutes. You can see that. So 5 minutes, and this, oh, wow. Okay, so this is what I need to spit in. And not quite sure what's happening here. So what is that blue liquid? You know what? I'm not gonna ask any questions. Is that the code or is the other thing? Oh, but yes, that's what I wanted to show. I'm gonna cover my activation code that's on there. But as you can see, there's a line all the way up here. So that means I have to spit from right here all the way to this line right here. And it has like a little wavy thing to show that it's gonna be, I'm not gonna do this on camera because I think that's really nasty unless I just do this. No, you can still see. You can still see. So we're not gonna do that. But yeah, that's apparently what I'm gonna be doing in 5 minutes. I'm going to send this off next week. So, although that's really nasty, I'm actually really excited to do this. My husband and I are actually in the middle of moving, and I feel like I'm always in the middle of moving. Either I just moved or I'm about to move. Like, anyways, yeah. So I'm really excited because I feel like my family is so interconnected. There's so many different pieces, and following the history. Right? So on one side, I'm of indigenous descent, Mexican, which is Nahua, and just seeing the history of what has happened to that side and that side of my people through colonization. And then on the other side of African descent, African and indigenous descent. And just, I'm really curious to see where exactly that is. And I know with Ancestry.com or AncestryDNA, it doesn't go in depth about like, you know, the African side or even indigenous stuff. I would have to go more towards like 23andMe. And then there's this company called AfricanAncestry.com, which I plan to do that one as well, both of those as well. But I just wanted to go ahead and get started with AncestryDNA and see what kind of records and papers are already in the system. And then through those papers, hopefully I have a good amount of documentation for my family. You know, with us of people of African descent and people of indigenous descent, it's very difficult to know because there's just so much that has happened, and a lot of that history was erased or misrepresented. So we will see how that really works out and if I'm even able to have any records. From my understanding, there's also a lot of Spaniard because, again, the history of colonization. And so there's a lot of Spaniard and also European aspects. Not just that, of course, not just African and indigenous. There are the European aspects there. And Spain is in Europe, but different places like that. So this is really exciting because I feel like I will be able to shed a little bit of light on the history and know even deeper, you know, about my identity. And when I have kids, because I do plan on having kids with my husband in a couple of years, I really want to be able to share our ancestral culture and really bring that back to the forefront. I know a lot of people feel like if you are of African or indigenous descent, you're now American, so you should just forget about all that. But I don't believe that. I think that the difference is very cool, and it's important to honor, especially me, like in honor the culture and struggle that my ancestors have endured. And so I feel like the best way to be able to do that is to know exactly what tribe and where my lineage really comes from. So super excited to do the AncestryDNA. Let's see how much time we have. 1 minute. In 1 minute, I will be doing this, not on live, but I'll probably come back on here and give results when I get the results back. So I'll be sending this off tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And, you know, I have some siblings that I don't know. I know I have a sister out there. Her name is Amy Kemp, or at least I don't know if she got adopted. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe she might have taken this test. Maybe she didn't. I don't know. But I'm really excited to see what comes out of this and how moving forward this can really shape who I am and my identity and really affirm different things for me. So stay tuned. And this is going to be a wild ride, but I'm here for it. And, you know, I just really want to implore those that are interested in their identity and trying to decolonize their lineage to, you know, do that as well. And my timer just went off. All right. Well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and spit in this tube. And thank you so much for being along my journey. And excited. AncestryDNA. Well, step 1, right? All right. Well, thank you so much, and talk to you all later. Peace.